Hello boys and welcome back to another video. I actually discovered something with my subwoofers the other day. So if you watched my last video on how to set the gain on an amplifier, you would have noticed me say that my trunk was full of water or had water in it the other day. So my subwoofer box has been soaking up water and the bottom of it is completely waterlogged. This really sucks because now the box is like moldy and gross and not really usable anymore. Really, it's not that bad because I've been wanting to switch to a single sub for a while and I happen to have this other ported box lying around. Check it out. So there's the old subs. The amplifier is mounted to the back of the box. And there's the box that I had for my SI. I'm gonna be taking one of the Terminator subs or one of the MTX audio subs out of this box, putting it in that other box, and then setting the amplifier all back up, fixing the wiring, doing all that stuff, and then I'm gonna go throw it back in the car, and I'll have a single sub, and that way it'll only take up a small portion of my trunk, I'll have a lot more space. Yeah, that's pretty much the goal. So first step is gonna be to remove one of these subs from this box, and to remove the amplifier from the back and disconnect the wiring. So let's do it. Look at all that. That is gross. Dude, that's all mold. All that white stuff is mold. Alright boys, so the next step is to take a couple of these guys. Focus. Focus. Take a couple of these guys. And we're going to stick them on the ends of those wires. Like this. I actually just tried to do one off camera and I ended up breaking the connector. And I only had two. So I'm just going to solder those wires straight to the terminals. So away she goes, boys. Alright, now boys, I know this isn't the way you're supposed to do it, but I'm just going to go ahead and take a drill and just screw these in. It's a really cheap sub, and I have another one, so if I break it and I stab through the cone, I don't really care. Boom! New sub! Now next step is to figure out what to do with the amplifier. I think I might just screw it straight to the top of this box, or maybe on the back. Alright, so I decided I'm going to screw the amp to the back of the box. Put it like right there. Decent. Now I just have to run a wire from the side of the amp to the terminals on the box. This wire that was on there before will not be long enough, so I need a longer wire. Beautiful. Now all that's left is to go throw this thing back in the car, hook up the wires, and test her out and see how she sounds. What I'm gonna do is reinstall the spare tire, and then I'm gonna put the sub on top of that, because that way it'll be elevated off the surface of the trunk, like the bottom of the trunk, so that way if water does come in, it doesn't just sit and soak into the box. It is moving, but it needs more power or something. I don't know yet. I still have to figure this out. Boys, I got it working, but this sub sounds like absolute garbage. Yeah, boys, this sub is bonkers. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna have to go back to the drawing board on this one, boys. So I just went over there to the electronics store, talked to them, I messed around with a few more things, and I realized that the sub is shot, and it's probably my fault. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it out, switch the other one in, come back out and do some more testing stuff, and I'll get to you guys then. Alright boys, I got it installed. It really doesn't sound that great, but it is working, so that's nice. I think the next option is to either get a better sub that can handle as much power as the amp is putting out, or to just get a new dual sub enclosure and install the old subs back into it. I think the other sub that I just swapped out is shot, so it's probably not the best option. But for now, I'm just gonna have to live with this. It doesn't sound that great. Here it is. This is like really no bass. It really doesn't sound good, boys. Like, great song, just the audio is not good. All right, boys, there you have it. I reinstalled the sub, single sub instead of 2, dual, double, dual 12-inch, whatever. It doesn't sound that great, I'll be honest. The sub actually sounds like trash. So I gotta get a different sub soon. That's just the way it's gonna go. I've seen those like Scar audio ones on eBay or Amazon for a while now or something like that. They look pretty good. A lot of people really like them. Might pick one of those up. The project was a little bit of a fail, but at least now I'll have some bass, because before there was absolutely none and it was awful. Like just running the mids. So that's pretty much all I have to say for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. If you like the video, please leave a like. If you dislike the video, get the heck out of here. And as I always say, remember to plan, commit, execute, and attain your goals, boys. Bye.